What is up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Twilight Prince HD Let's Play. We have a guest this time around. Thatcher, say hi.
Suck my ass.
Alrighty then. He's going to be with us for the rest of this Let's Play, and he's got a mouth on him. He's actually wearing, I'll get into this in a second, he's actually wearing the Bowser cosplay that I made for, I went to a convention over Halloween. I'll tell you more about it after this cutscene. That's right, we just finished the forest dungeon, Heroic Link. Do not think that Hyrule is now saved from the spread of Twilight. Leave these woods and go to the west, where you will find a land protected by the Spirit Elder. There you will find those you seek. But know that these lands lie in Twilight. They are now a dark realm covered by the clouds of dusk. If you set foot beyond the curtain of Twilight, you will revert to your beast form, so be prepared. Hero chosen by the gods, leave these woods and go west to the land of the Spirit Elden. You got it. That's better. Searching should be much easier now, eh? But of course, you feel the need to help the other light spirits, don't you? Well, don't worry. When you turn into a beast again, I'll take good care of you. The first thing you need to do is find the land covered in Twilight. Once you do, I'll help you out. See you later. Okay, so yeah, Thatcher back there. I bought him, I don't know, about a year ago. And we cannot whistle for our horse, I believe. I think it's going to say, like, nothing can hear you or something like that. Or no response. Nothing happened. But yeah, I bought Thatcher about a year ago off of Amazon. Actually, no, a little bit more than that. Off of Amazon. And I remember I talked about this in my you guys saw Thatcher before in my room tour. Not the last room, but the room before that. Where am I going? I just realized that. I could go back there, but no. Let's go west, like the Spirit told us to do. But no, he was in that video, the room tour, my Zelda office of 2020 or whatever. And yeah, in that video, I talk about how I saw this one picture of a girl's Zelda collection that she posted on Twitter, and it wasn't a mannequin, but it was like a dress form, and she had like a who was it? Is a Link to the Past, Link to Worlds, Princess Zelda displayed on. Here's a picture. And it was great. It looks professional. It looks like it would be posted like in a Nintendo Power magazine. Like, good lord, I want something like that. Yo, what's up, dude? How you doing? And I had a thing. I was like, okay, where can I buy a mannequin for cheap? So I found him. I think it was like $80. Not that bad. And I just kind of had him display most of my stuff, mostly stuff that I kind of like worked on. Like in that video, I think I had him wearing like the original Link from like 1986. So here we are. And by the way, this is one of my favorite songs of all time. I just about made that. I feel like a beast. Here we are, Hyrule Field. I love this song so much. Is it the best Hyrule Field theme in the whole franchise? That is a good question. That is a good question. I would say yeah. Just for the sake of it, I would say yeah. Actually, no. Let me listen to all of them, and I'll let you know. Well, not Hyrule Field, because, like, you can have the Great Sea, and you can have the sky, right? Okay. Breath of the Wild's Hyrule Field isn't too spectacular. It's kind of cool, but it's not a grandiose theme like you're hearing right now. Anyway, about Thatcher back there. I picked the name Thatcher. I don't know why. I just kind of like the name. It was the first thing that kind of clicked. Oh, here we go. I'm fairly convinced that this guy is based off the Running Man from Ocarina of Time. Go no further. There's a black wall ahead that blocks the way. I thought I would deliver a few letters, but it seems impossible. I am the honorable and dependable letter carrier known as the Postman. Now, if this guy were to... Let me introduce myself. If this guy were to go into the Twilight, I mean, obviously, he'd probably just be a spirit, I think, right? But theoretically, let's guess of what kind of animal he would be turned into. I mean, Link turns into a wolf. Do you think he would be like turned into like a roadrunner or something? Actually, that was nowhere near me. Don't you dare! Yeah, that's right. Anyway, actually, no, Roadrunner's pretty funny. Oh, please, I want to see this fan art now. Postman as a Roadrunner. Link turns into a wolf. A wolf, not a coyote. But let's be freaking real. It's very freaking similar. That'd be freaking hilarious to see that. Like someone draw that up. But no, right now he's wearing Bowser. I made a Bowser. Here's a picture. In a second. Hey, it was much closer than I thought. You remember, right? You know what this is. If you set foot in there, you might be a wolf again for quite some time. For at least as long as it takes you to save the Light of Eldin from the Twilight anyway. So, shall we try to go see the Light Spirit Eldin? But here's a picture of me on stage at the Halloween convention as the Bowser that I made. I actually got second place. I'm very, very happy about that. The first time I ever placed in the cosplay contest. Want me to let you into the Twilight? Yes, please. God, that must be so unsettling. But here we are again. That's a good boy. Now you need to listen to what I say from now on. Oh, look, how lovely. The black clouds of Twilight are so fetching today. What does that mean? I feel so much more at ease here. And you look so much better than this. Wait. You look so much better like this than in those old dusty clothes anyway. Well, those clothes are like, I don't know, 200 years old? So let's get going. If they're the same clothes from Hero Time, which I don't think they are, but okay. It's a conversation for another time. But no, that was actually the first time I ever placed in a cosplay contest was when I went to the convention during Halloween. And no, it was great. You know, my wife went as Princess Peach. It was right after the trailer, the first trailer. Oh, we'll get into the second trailer, but the first trailer of the Super Mario Brothers movie. It was right after that hit the air. So, like, you know, I went on stage and I, you know, said, "Open the gates!" in front of the whole crowd, and they were loving it. You learned the use scent. So, basically, this is the wooden sword that we gave Tallow at the very beginning. And apparently, we, like, it's, you know, it's broken here, so we could just, like, I guess, smell the scent of those kids. That's pretty cool. We smell Colin. We don't really smell Eiley on this thing, but whatever. But yeah, like, it was pretty cool. You know, I quoted the trailer on stage. Everyone was loving it. It was great. And I got second place. It was first, like I said, it was the first time I ever placed in a cosplay contest, and I'm really, really excited about that. So, that's one thing about these guys. I love their design, but they're so easy to take care of. You see? I wish they were more of a challenge. You know? Whatever. No, I mean, on Heroes mode, I guess they are more of a challenge. What's this? That's strange. The bridge is gone. I wonder if this is the work of those shadow creatures. Ugh, what a pain. Oh, well, let's look for it. You, get your map out now. Who else? Okay, so she's about to explain how we warp in this game. Every Zelda game has a warping system of some kind. You know, you got the, I guess, like the spiritual songs in Ocarina of Time, Song of Soaring, Majora's Mask, the Ballad of Gales in Wind Waker, and now we got Twilight portals in this game. What do we have in Skyward Sword? Oh, we just fly. We just fly in Skyward Sword, I forgot. It was this one, right? Sorry, I was just having deja vu there. Did I try Let's Playing this game a long time ago? You know, we'll get into deja vu in a second. It's the weirdest thing. See, I told you we're here. Oh, dang, now I'm a wolf in, like, the light world, I guess. You know, most people can't leave the Twilight that easily. You better be grateful. It's your job to look for the bridge. Look hard! It's right here. Wow, it's perfect, don't you think? What do you think? Should we take it? No, we should just stare at it. Good little obedient wolf, please. Yeah, I was having deja vu that, like, I already did this. Alright, take my word for it. This is the first time I'm recording this episode. I had a feeling that I've already recorded this episode a long time ago. It's like, did any of you guys experience like deja vu that, you know, like that? It's so weird. It completely throws you off. Anyway. By the way, this is going to be kind of a shorter episode for today. Mainly because I want to save the bug collecting for the next episode. If you guys know what's going on like in the game right now, there's quite a bit to do before we get to the second dungeon. So there's going to be not a lot, but there's going to be a few episodes in between at least the Forest Temple and the Goron Mines. But got some good episodes. Like one of my absolute favorite parts of this game, if not my all-time favorite part of this game, is coming up, and I'm really excited about that. See, just as I thought. So isn't the power of Twilight amazing? Call me her and need the power again. Should help you find what you're looking for, don't you think? Alright, let's keep going. So, yeah, let's talk about the Mario trailer. It just dropped this past week. And, I mean, it's got some good stuff to it. Like, one of the first things we see... That's the thing I hate. Like, come on. You don't get, like, a finish move as a wolf. Anyway, one of the first things you see in that trailer is Donkey Kong and Mario downstage center B. Down B, center stage.
You're a fucking idiot.
Alright. Anyway, what were we talking about? Yeah, Mario movie. Okay, so yeah, like, one of the first things we see is the freaking, center stage down B with Donkey Kong and Mario? Good lord. And I mean, the rest of it's looking great. What are they doing there? It's a pretty elaborate gate. What are they trying to keep in? Or out? Who knows? I bet it'd be worth a while to dig in. But no, Peach looks great. Luigi is fantastic. Bowser, best part of the whole freaking thing so far. The only part that I'm still kind of on the fence about is Chris Pratt. I was telling my friend this. Like, it sounds like we're hearing Chris Pratt trying to be Mario instead of hearing Mario. You know what I'm talking about? Like, say you're watching like Parks and Rec or Guardians of the Galaxy, and you know, either Star-Lord or is Andy, I believe, in Parks and Rec, like they're doing a Mario impression. It sounds like we're hearing that rather than hearing Mario. You get what I mean? That's really my only gripe with the movie so far. It doesn't sound that bad, actually, but it's not Charles Martinet, you know? He's the only true Mario. And like I said, these guys are too easy. These guys are too easy now. To the hero who was transformed into a blue-eyed beast in the realm of shadows in Twilight. This way. But the fact that like what we get like Mario Kart and you know Peach was talking about galaxies or something like that. Like, what are we gonna see in this movie? I am a spirit of light, hero chosen by the gods. Look for the light, gather the light stolen by the shadow in this. So again, we get the Vessel of Light, the same shtick as the Pharaoh Woods. We're just collecting the Tears of Light again. But like I said, I want to keep that for the next episode. Insect darkness, I mean, we already know this. Okay, cool. Insect, save, shadow, locations. Be careful, darkness. It haunts you. So, here we are. By the way, this is Kakariko Village. Yeah, and that's Death Mountain way up there. Good lord. But like I said, we're going to go ahead and save the bug, tier, light, whatever the hell, collecting for the next episode. And trust me, we will dive deeper into talking about the Mario trailers also as well. By the way, did you guys know? It actually comes out on my birthday. At least, I know the last trailer, it said like in April. But it does say April 7th, I believe, in the first trailer. And that's actually on my birthday. So I'm really excited about that. Bowser looks fantastic. Chris Pratt sounds kind of weird. But overall, I'm really excited about the movie. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, alright? And, yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next one. So drop a like if you like Thatcher. If you want to comment about the Mario movie, please, down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Okay? Good night, gamers.